name is Daniel Zetah. I'm 35 years old and I'm from Tasmania. My personal role has turned into kind of a firefighter. I go from working group to working group and find the most pressing, urgent problems and put all of my energy into them. Food is a crucial one. Comfort, security, finance, media. All those different groups are crucial to this, and many more. I mean, there's over 50 working groups, and so when somebody new comes into the camp, they look around, they see the list of working groups, and they decide which one they're interested in, which talents they have that would lend themselves to those working groups, and they plug themselves in, and they get involved. This movement has grown up so fast. I shouldn't say this movement, this occupation has grown up so fast specifically, and we are having an influx of people that this system has failed. This system is chewed up and spat out, and they're very broken in a lot of ways, and they are coming in droves to our occupation because we have free food, we have free medical, we have free clothing, free supplies. And unfortunately, we've just caught us by surprise by how fast this has happened, and we are trying all these different initiatives to combat antisocial behavior that is having a detrimental impact on the park. A lot of our energy in the last 2 weeks has gone into just keeping this organism alive, the organism that is this occupation and this in Zuccotti Park. And a lot of us are talking about this in our spare time, which is very small, about if that is the wisest move. You know, is the symbol worth that amount of energy? And we're not sure yet. If this occupation in this particular park fails and this movement subsequently fails, then the movement didn't have much steam in the first place. But I really believe that this is just a symbol, and if it gets wiped out tomorrow, that the movement is strong enough where it will continue. And as far as what we decide, you know, as a group to do after that, there's a committed group of people here, the likes of that I've never seen, and they will not be deterred even if this occupation ends. I would honestly say that the last time America was galvanized this way would be World War II, when everyone had a common enemy and that they could all get behind this effort. And in this instance, I would say that corporate greed and political co-option that the corporations have involved themselves with, and the corruption of the government, that is the same in my mind as what we were facing then. It's an imminent threat to our democracy and to our human rights, and the fact that we can all get behind that is very powerful. I tell people that come in the thousands every day in tour buses and come through the park and talk to us that the most important thing they can do is go home and start a dialogue, start discussions with their friends, with their family, with their coworkers, with everyone they know about what is actually taking place in our political system right now, how it has been co-opted by these special interest groups and corporations, what we can do to actually, you know, bring this power from their hands back into the people's hands the way it was intended to be. That right there is the most important thing that anyone can do in this country, is to just start talking. I feel like with this movement we are pushing a very large car up to a crest of a hill, and you can see it. You can see the crest of the hill. We're all pushing as hard as we can, and if any one of us actually said, I can't do this anymore, I'm just going to take a break, the car is not going to quite make it, and it's going to roll back on us. So I'm just going to keep pushing. And when it gets to the crest and it starts rolling down, then I'll take a break. This is too important for me to take a break. But that said, you know, just having connections with fellow activists, forming relationships, and just talking about things, I get a lot of power out of that, and a lot of peace as well.